Hey, I store 48 cans on this thing, and I'm going to show you how I made it, and hope you stay tuned to watch. I think about everyone has had the problem of too many spray paint cans sitting around. To solve this problem, my criteria had to be at least hold 40 cans and be a space-saving designs. For space saving, I decided the way to go would be to set the cans at an angle. Plus, I wanted no more than a 36 by 36 inch square maximum. And my final design, instead of 40 cans, I got 48 cans, and all in the space-saving design at an angle and within a 36 by 36 inch wall space. So let's get started and see what happens. If anyone is interested in a pattern for this design, they will be available for free in DXF and SVG format. I will leave a link below where they can be downloaded for free. Well, here we are now with the side pieces, or two side pieces be cut out of this. And what we're going to do, whoops, two side pieces out of a 12 by 35 inch, 35 or 36 inch piece, 3/4 inch burst plywood. And this is for the sides of the can holder. And I tell you, I put the, had to put my dust collector back on the brush, but it's so long and big we'll be able to see the pattern at least. We just won't see the bit right at the cutting edge. But you see, this is the piece that I just cut out. It's a piece that's 32 by 26, something like that. And it's a 1/2 inch piece. This is actual cold holders for the paint cans, and we'll see that when it's finished. But you'll be able to cut, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. This holds 40 spray paint cans when I get it done. And it'll hang on a French cleat on a wall. So let's get started with the 3/4 inch side pieces now. And I just got so much, this was a big board, and it put out a lot of fine dust, and decided to go with the dust collector this time. So I'm going to start the dust collector, and we'll get right on with it. Yeah. We'll get this unlocked and see what it looks like. Let's see, I got one down here and here. I had to clamp it up in 3 places, one on each side, because it is so close to this edge. But this handles 36 inches real well. I've got an extra 4 inches on this end, 4 inches on that end. That really, I I could use. And with another hold down method, I could go 5 and 5, 36. I could go 46 inches wide on this. Is enough. So let's look at that. It cut out the biggest part of the way around. You can see, as you can see there, cut the tabs out, and you should be in good shape. That's the size of the paint rack that we're making. Let's carry on with the second or the third and last board, and then we'll put it together. Okay, here we go on our third and final cutout. This is a board that's 32 by, let's see, yeah, it's 32 by 17. Okay, we're done. Looks like we can pull some of this back. And let's see here. And speed it up a little bit. And we get this unclamped. See what we got. Looks pretty good. And this is the final piece here. Makes 3 pieces all together that we utilize to get this thing out. And you see that's made a pretty nice shaped piece, totally cut out on the back. So we're going to get that tabs cut off of that, and we'll take a look, get it all trimmed up, and we'll soon be putting it together. Okay, let's get started cutting these holes out. Left 1 tab in each ring here. These will be, the paint cans will go right down each one of these holes. We have 8 in each row. Now I have 2 down and 4 to go. I'll get them cut out, and then we'll be back for the next step, which is going to be on the orbital or the sander and get these holes polished out, get all the edges trimmed off, and we'll be ready to put it together. May get a little bumpy once in a while, but I'll tell you what, so much easier than this. There we go. I think we are ready for the sander, finally. Now here's something that's always fun when you have a whole lot of it to do. But see where I cut these tabs out, it's a little rough inside. And we take this little thingamajig here. But I'll just show you how to make this thing disappear. We'll just go right back over here, and I'll get my other sander back. There it is. That's not too bad. And I use this one more than the other one, so I turn that back around and I leave that one up there. Both of those are good old Harbor Freight tools that's lasted me. I've had them over 2 years now. Had this one actually about 3. I guess if you're using it 24/7, it might not. I don't think it'll hold up. But so far it holds up pretty good and it does the job that I want to do. And I'm satisfied with it. Not pushing Harbor Freight or anything, but if you're on a budget, hey, it's the way you have to go sometimes. Well, now you see me all clamped up. Everything's ready to unclamp. However, I thought the camera was running during assembly, and it wasn't. So we're at the point this morning that we're ready to take the clamps off. But you can easily see the assembly wasn't anything really as necessary in the understanding of how that went together, because it was all fit, and all the cuts are put in there by the CNC, and like I say, this will be available. I have a link below where you can get this file. But what it does is, we're going to show how I finish it up here. But see, you've got this to fit against the wall, and this goes, there you go, like that, and this will be against the wall. But your spray cans will fit, and then it sets in the notches that was half mooned out of the bottom around this area. So they'll all fit, and they're in the, I'll put it at the top. Can you still, well, let's see, you can still see this one in the camera view pretty well. And right here is the half moons that goes across that the can rests in. And you have about 1 inch clearance from the end of the can to the wall. So with our 3/4 inch stabilizing or mounting boards on the back, which we're going to install next, we'll go right here on the back. I'll put one in between here, and it will have a French cleat there. And then we'll have a more narrow one. I'll probably have a 3-inch board up here, and I'll have a 1-inch down at the bottom, and that holds it all together. But all you do when you get the parts out after you trim the, after you get them off of the CNC, is just snap them into the holes. There's 2 holes here, and these things has the, each holder has points that just slides in there. So there's a 2 rectangular holes at the end of each, except down here, and at the top only has 1. So the assembly is really not that bad. I glue them together first, and now I will take a nail gun, and I'm going to put a nail between, shoot it into each end of there. So once we get the nail gun in there, get the nail brads in there, ready to put the back on. So let's go with that, and we'll be ready to hang it. Just to square that edge up, that's got a dip in it right there. That'll be on the back against the wall. It won't even show, but I'll know it's there. And I've done told the world about it, so I'll go ahead and okay, I've got all these pieces cut to 26 1/4, and I'm ready to set the can holder back up here. This is going to be the cleat, and it just fits right in here, and it will go like this, and then this one goes on the wall like so. This one goes down here. So looks like we're all set. This is the wall piece. Get it over here, and we get the brad nailer out, and we get to work on that. I have the nozzle cleaned out, so that glue should really come out there. I knew when it got to be too much labor for me to squeeze that glue bottle. I would stop, take time out, like I should have a long time ago, and clean that nozzle. So that's something that's very worthwhile doing. I get that lined up with the kiddo here. Okay. Now we get the nail gun again, and we'll start and we're ready to put it on the wall. That's gonna hold it till the cows come home, and when they do, we will hang that on the wall. I'm gonna go back and get this mounted, and then we'll set up the camera and show you where it's going and what we're doing with it. It's called finishing what you started. Okay, see you soon. This goes like this. Yes, sirree. And we have a level here to take care of what we need to take care of. And we'll shoot that in the wall. Got it really set a level on this. I'm going to shoot the other screw. And we will do that just like that. Looks good right there. Sorry about the blower noise. I just forgot to turn the exhaust fan off in the paint booth. I didn't take time to countersink these because I thought I can, which I can vary them deep enough here. And they're going to be out of sight, out of mind. So we take it right in there like that. There we go. Now we're ready to set the rack up here on this thing. It goes nicely right there, and I want to get it even with the edge here. And there we have it. Nice and solid, right against the wall. Now let's see what it looks like with a few cans in there. Okay, let's take a final look. I've got all the paint cans that we have in stock right now. I added an additional row at the bottom, so I'd have a little more storage room. We have 6 rows of 8 in each one, so that is 48 cans. And by filling them up like this, what we do, if I take a can from here, then it don't go back in here. It's a used can. All these are always full. So if we take one, my wife does a lot of painting in our projects, and if she takes one out of here, she got all her glitter on top. But we can see real easily that we have 8, 9, 10. We have 11, room for 11 new cans of paint here, and that's it. And we just go around the corner. It's a little messy over here right now, but if we go around the corner, you can see that where we bring our empty cans or used cans. All these have paint in them, but they've been open, and we store them here until we empty them, and then of course dispose of them. Well, that's about it for this video. I'm going to say goodbye right here in my paint booth, and till next video, I'll see you later.